stories. The sweet part. Once upon a time, there lived a poor woodman and a rich farmer. They were close, but the farmer didn't help the woodman at all. One day, a woodman was working hard on a tree, and suddenly a honeybee was seen. Why is there a honeybee here? Can I eat honey if I follow the bee? So the woodman saw a nearby tree, and there was a ton of honey there. Oh, I'm lucky to find honey. I'm going to eat until I full. The woodman ate honey full and parted apart. A part smelled sweet. I can't believe my part smells sweet. If I sell this part, I won't have to worry about livelihood. That's how the woodman sold part in the village. And the rumor went all the way to the ear of the village magistrate. I have to meet that part merchant. Sweet part. I'm really curious about that part. That's how the woodman met the magistrate and sold part. Oh no, I can't leave. You're such a sweet part. I want to keep smelling it. Hurry up and part more. That's how the woodman became rich. And when he went home, a farmer came to play. How did you become rich? Can you tell me how to do that? The woodman wanted to tease the farmer, so he told the farmer fry the beans and eat them. And the farmer ate the beans and went to the magistrate. Sir, I can part sweetly too. Please buy a rod of my part too. By the way, when the farmer parted, Pooh came out and got it on the magistrate's face.
Bad guy, you lied and even pooed. Kick him out and confiscate his property.
Those of you who hear this story, have you ever turned a blind eye to a like friend, like a farmer, and pretended to be close only when he succeeded? But if you help your friend when he's in trouble and don't turn away, a successful friend will help you too. Today's story is The Magic Millstone. Once upon a time, there lived a man with an amazing millstone. The millstone was a magic millstone that made everything come out until told to stop. With my millstone, I can have a lot of anything. I will continue to be rich. However, the millstone owner's thought did not last long. One day, a thief hid in to steal a millstone. This is the magic millstone that gives anything. I'm the owner of the millstone now. That's how the thief stole the millstone and ran away. In order not to get caught, she ran away on a boat. I never get caught on this boat. I should run to a faraway country and live as a rich man. The thief, who was running away on a boat, became curious about the power of the millstone. Does this millstone actually produce things? I'm so curious. I need to take the test. It was an era when salt was as expensive as gold. so the thief wanted sword rather than heavy gold. So the thief said a spell on the millstone so that sword comes out. Sword, come out of the millstone! It's only a matter of time before I sit on the money cushion. As the thief said, a rod of sword began to come out of the millstone, but it kept coming out. The ship couldn't handle the increasing sword and started to tilt. How can I stop the millstone? Ah! I don't know the spell to stop. But there was no one in the middle of the sea to save the thief. That's how the thief sank down with the boat. The millstone whistled like that sank into the sea. So even now the sea is salty water. Those of you who hear this story wanted to have good things from people around you. However, having the item does not mean you can handle it. You might get sick. Today's story is Part Berlin. Once upon a time, there was a gassy who partied a rod. He was a troublemaker in the village. Sweetheart, stop partying because of you. All the neighbors' nose are ruined. But it was so hard for Gassy to hold back his part that he ended up staying alone outside the village. I'm so lonely, but there are many people who are struggling with my part. That's how Gassy lived alone and picked fruits with parts and ate them. Then one day, a fire broke out in the mountain behind the village. The Gassy found out about this before anyone else. However, the Gassy knew better than anyone else that the villager hated him because of the part. He was wondering if he should go to the village and tell them this. Everyone hates me, but I don't want them to die. I'm going to go down and tell them. Everyone, there's a fire in the mountain behind. Hurry up and run away. The villagers were surprised by the Gassy's word and began to prepare to run away. However, while the Gassy hesitated, the fire had already approached the village, making it difficult to escape. Oh no! The fire came so close that we couldn't run away. I wish I could fly in the sky. At this time, Gassy had a good idea. The Gassy took out the web he had and started making balloons. After making all the balloons, he parted and Everyone, hold my hand! Let's use this balloon to escape. Come on! In this way, everyone ran away to the mountain in front of them on the part balloon and was able to avoid the fire. Everyone in the village is now grateful to the Gassy. Those of you who hear this story or have habits that others don't like, just like part. However, if you use that habit to help others, you can be recognized by everyone. Today's story is Snail Wife. Once upon a time, there lived a farmer in a village who couldn't get married. The farmer had no one to eat with. Then one day, while farming, he saw a snail making a "I'm here" sound, so he brought it home. But the next day, when the farmer came back from work, the meal was prepared. That's weird. How can there be a meal when there's no one at home? I need to catch the culprit the next day. The farmer pretended to go to work and secretly looked into the house and saw a lady come out of a snail and cook. "Pretty lady, let's eat and live together. Will you marry me?" That's how the farmer and the pretty snail wife got married and lived happily. But a few years later, the new magistrate found out that a beautiful snail wife lived in the village. So, in order to get a snail wife, he thought about making a riddle to the farmer and taking wife away. He knew a riddle that no one could solve. "Farmer, give you a riddle. If you get it right, I'll give you gold. If you don't get it, your wife is mine. You can't say no." "No, what is the largest when it bursts up is the smallest when it is full swing and grows again when it is old." The farmer was so impressed by the mystery for the first time, but if he get it wrong, he will lose his wife, so he thought about it. "Let's think about it farming every day. I always went out at sunrise and came in at sunset. And there you go. It's a shadow. It grows as the sun rises, becomes smaller when the sun rises high, and grows again as the sun sets. The answer is shadow. Magistrate, you're going to pay the promised gold." "Okay, you won. Take this gold and live happily ever after with wife." So the farmer received the gold from magistrate and lived happily with a Freddy Snail wife. Those of you who hear this story will be in a difficult situation for a ridiculous reason. Whenever that happens, if you look back on your daily life and think hard, you will come up with a good trick.